Noobs hit the floor when they hear the... Excuse me. What's up, ThunderStruckGaming? My name is Steve, and thank you, Thunder, for allowing this to be uploaded. If it has been, you help the community no more than anyone else I know, so it really helps the smaller YouTubers and gives them that push that they need to get onto better things. But I really appreciate it, so thank you very much. But aside from that, today's commentary is going to be about the next gen Call of Duty. So Call of Duty 10 has just been announced at a Activision event somewhere or something like that, but it's just been announced. It's not really a surprise, you know. There won't really be celebrations across the land of the return of this glorious game, but yeah, it is coming back for 2013. Now, if tradition continues, this one will be an Infinity Ward developed games. Infinity Ward, they developed the Modern Warfare series, you know, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, if you didn't know that already. So what I want to talk about is some of the things I'd expect, some of my speculations about the next Call of Duty, and things I just would not like. Let's begin. So one of the things I'd expect is a new engine, guys, because even Black Ops 2 still runs on the modified Call of Duty 4 engine. Now, Call of Duty 4 came out in like 2007, it's now 2013, I think it's time for a new engine. But, you know, Activision, they know, right, I'm not saying like they're money grabbing cats who sit there throwing cards down and just don't give a shit about the game, but they don't see the need, because Call of Duty has been at the top of the charts for all this time. Okay, it's been at the top for so long, since COD 4, even before then. I didn't play 1, 2 or 3, so I can't really comment on that, but they don't really see the need, because if they keep doing what they're doing, then it's just going to keep them there. Have you ever heard of the term, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Now, I'm not saying Call of Duty isn't broke, but in Activision's minds, it isn't broke because it's still at the top of the charts, and that's ultimately what they want. They want the money. So, because there's a new console, like the Xbox 720, or whatever it's going to be called, or the PS4, even the Wii U, these developers are going to want to push it so far that people, you know, people are going to be impressed. They're not just going to rehash Black Ops 2 from a COD 4 engine like they normally do. They're going to make, you know, Modern Warfare 4 or whatever it's going to be called, with like brand new graphics, brand new light effects, all this crazy jazz that they can do nowadays. I'm sounding like an old man, but all this stuff they could do, they could actually put in there and impress people. That's what they've got to do, really, impress people, because Call of Duty has become stellar on the internet for not impressing people, being played for like 3 weeks, they're being put down. They need to hammer down some new twists and turns for the Call of Duty series. We could start with the graphics, move on to the playability, with the controls and stuff. We could progress from there. Another thing I'd expect is a new time frame, possibly even going back to the past, but that's in the speculations area, so I'll do that when we get round to them. Now, one thing I want to say is that you should expect lag. Nothing is going to be changed forever. They're not just going to say, you know what, let's just change the whole thing. At most, I expect they'll change the engine, right? Just a bit of graphic capability. That's like the top of my expectation thing for the next Call of Duty. This all goes back to my if it ain't broke, don't fix it thing. Call of Duty is broke, let's be honest. It is broken in many parts, but Infinity Ward, or sorry, Activision just want to keep it the same because, you know, they're getting at the top of the charts, so there's no need to change it. So yeah, there will be lag compensation. That'll all be in there, I'm sure, unless they get something like dedicated servers like Battlefield 3, but that's a whole other story for a whole other day. But in the term of the COD cycle, if you've ever heard of the COD cycle, then thumbs up to you, because it's the buying the game, honeymoon period, finding one little problem, then putting it down, go back to the previous game. That's the Call of Duty cycle. It happens every time. Some people are doing it with Black Ops 2 right now. Even though they're not going back to Modern Warfare 3, they're going back to Black Ops 1, because Modern Warfare 3 was an utter shitfest, if I'm being honest. I think if they change all this stuff I said, the engine, the graphics, the possibly dedicated servers, if they did that, I reckon the COD cycle would be broken, okay? Because if it's on a new console, people are going to be wanting to play the new console more. Heck, they may have sold their old Xbox or their old PS3 if they got it as a launch title on the new Xbox, then that'd help them a lot because people wouldn't be going back to the old Call of Duty as much. But obviously, Infinity Ward, don't listen to anyone if I'm being honest, but there we go. Now, what I wouldn't like, okay, another Modern Warfare. They finished up the storyline with Modern Warfare 3. They pretty much effed it up. They pretty much messed it all up because Infinity Ward, I don't know what it is about them. I just prefer Triax so much. It seems like Infinity Ward come out the way to make it noob friendly. Death streaks, dead man's hand, martyrdom, snipers being, freaking laser guns, support streaks, ballistic vest, stealth bombers, all this stuff they improved. Well, I say improved, they added, sorry, into the game did not improve it, right? It made it so bad. You'd get stealth bombing every couple of seconds. You'd shoot some guy, you'd find out he'd be wearing ballistic vests. He'd drop to the ground and he'd unleash a nuke from his back pocket. It's ridiculous, some of the stuff they put in. Right, I'm kind of hitting stuff in fury because Modern Warfare 3, it really rustled my jimmies, okay? So what I think they should do is totally back away from the Modern Warfare series, because I think they should go into a whole other time frame. That's in the speculations area, let's not talk about that. And I'm about to cause rage across the internet, but I know Thunder feels the same as me. I think they should have a Snipers Elite playlist. I really do not think they should put in quick scoping again unless it's a separate playlist. Because when you're going to go up against the sniper, you expect to get the kill, right? They're just firing all over the place. But sometimes you run up to them, they'll friggin' throw up their scope real fast and just shoot you in the friggin' head. Sometimes I wonder, Call of Duty, are you doing this on purpose? Because if I go up against a sniper, right, I expect to get the kill. Because they're long range weapons. They're supposed to be long range weapons. There should never be a time, right, in a game anywhere where a submachine gun could go up against a sniper and lose, okay? So I think they should modify it so it's quickscope and friendly in some areas, like the Snipers Only playlist. All those trick-shotting, phase-clan, optic noobs can go over there and, have a blast, do whatever they want, jump off cranes and spin around 7 times before firing blindly into the distance. And they can allow us normal players who use regular guns to, that was in quotation marks by the way, regular guns, who can, play the game properly, as it's supposed to be played. I'm furious. Now here's a couple of speculations from me, okay? The first one is actually going to link back to what I just said. I would not put it against Infinity Ward, right? I would not be surprised if they went to Modern Warfare again. If they did Modern Warfare 4, somehow Price finds a new squad, and there's a whole other enemy that nobody heard of, and he just came back and started to destroy the world again. I would not expect anything less from Infinity Ward if they did that, because it's Infinity Ward. That's it. It's Infinity Ward. Now, one of the most popular rumours going around on the internet right now is that they're going to take it into the future. They're going to have Mighty McFly hoverboards. They're going to have lightsabers. They're going to have Jar Jar Binks. It's going to be all this crazy shit going down, right? All this crazy shenanigans on the battlefield. But I actually think that's pretty probable, because with a new console comes a new chance to show new things, right? Better power capabilities. You could do all crazy stuff. Imagine, all these new devices they could put in, right? All these new devices, like, actually, I have no idea. Teleporters. They could put teleporters in, right? Let's just use that as an example. They could put teleporters in. With a new console, they could probably do that. They could probably do it on the current gen, but they're going to use it as an excuse to put in there now. With all these crazy lighting effects and stuff. If they show that in the trailer, like they normally do, in Black Ops trailers, like Black Ops 2 multiplayer trailer, they showed the Guardian, showed the MMS, all this crazy new future stuff. They will do that again. They will put a teleporter in the trailer, if they put teleporters in, that is. They will show one of those in the trailer, and that will get people talking. That's what they need. They need people talking about the next Call of Duty and speculating and stuff to build up excitement and things like that. I wouldn't put it against them to put it in the future. Now, whether this be Halo-esque laser guns or even Black Ops 2 advanced weaponry and stuff like that, I think this is like the most probable right now that they're going to bring it into the future. However, there is another thing that I wanted to talk about. People have been speculating that they're going to be taking it back to World War II. Now, I personally wouldn't mind this, because World at War was freaking awesome. So, I really wouldn't mind that, to be honest. However, I'm going to tell you why I don't think Infinity Ward or Activision would do that. And it kind of links back to my, shall we teleports of the trailer idea. There isn't enough new stuff. If you look back, sure they could change some gameplay and mechanics, but there won't be any aesthetically different things. Say you bring the bouncing Bettys back, how are they going to show that in the trailer? They need something new to show in the trailer, like they did with the Guardian or the MMS in Black Ops 2. They need to show the new things, and if you look back to World War 2, to World at War, there isn't really much you could add in. They use the same weaponry throughout. However, if you go to the future, they can make up whatever the heck they want, right? Have you been to the future? Have you seen the weaponry? No! So they can change anything they want. They can add in freaking flying unicorns with swarms strapped to their backs, you know? They could do that. But I'm going to finish up the commentary here. Thank you, Thunder, if you are uploading this. ThunderStruckGaming is a great way to improve and get yourself noticed. It really helps out smaller channels like mine. If you haven't checked out my channel, then please do so. I'm sure Thunder will put it in the description or something. But my name has been Steve. You've been a wonderful audience. I'll see you in the next video.